MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jeff Hoffman will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Stepping up to the plate, Robin Yount. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and fouled, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. These Rockies guys, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle, and he's certainly been one to watch in the series. Huge production with 8 RBIs on 5 base hits. Ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now to the plate, George Brett, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. The set and the 1-1.
Outside.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Fergie Jenkins is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th
Batting
strikeout
second.
in this
The
series
second baseman,
alone.
number 1.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sandberg calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
At the plate, Todd Helton looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Set to get his day started, Dante
Bichette.
Bichette. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand 1, still no score. Digging in now for Kansas City, Tony Perez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 399 now for his career. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Fergie Jenkins. And it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's a line drive that'll get into left center field. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Now in the box, Robin Yount. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. 3 runs already home here. Grounded down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Royals out in front, 3-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado. Popped him up. Carter waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Trevor Story steps in now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. The 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Mickey Mantle. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. George Brett waits on deck. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter.
So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
2-2 the count. The pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Tony Perez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone. Standing in, Tony Perez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And Brett's on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Striding into the box, Ryan Sandberg. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Brett at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Helton is under it to make the play and retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies nothing.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Carter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Fergie Jenkins. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ryan Braun waits on deck. Three and 1, here it is. 3-2, full count. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Robin Yount. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Royals leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Helton. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Dante Bichette. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Now
Dante
batting,
Bichette becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Arenado.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
David Dahl to the plate now. Two and one to David Dahl.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded
3.
with 2 away now.
Nunez.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Braun is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rockies leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Carlos Estevez, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Carlos Estevez.
Ready once again, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 7.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third base.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. All even now, 2-2. Line towards center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order, but they lead it 3-0.